everybody, and welcome back to the dumbest hobby channel on all of YouTube, Pit Stain Hobbies. We're back here with the janitorial staff at Q Branch, Ian. It's a plausible name. And we're back on the beautiful Agora Models, The Spy Who Loved Me, Lotus Submarine from James Bond. Link below to Agora Models. Please click the link. It helps out the channel. I got other links down there to Amazon, Buy Me a Coffee. Of course, like and subscribe. Okay, all that crap out of the way. Dear God, I hate doing that. Except for telling you to go to Agora and buy this, because that I enjoy, because this thing's awesome. We're back on the wet Nellie. I'm going to put this off to the side carefully. Okay, and we've got pack 11. Which is just ridiculousness. It's awesome. It's the money shot. It is the back end. We're doing some cool stuff in this episode. So pack 11, starting with stage 84, attaching the rudders. So let's find 84. That's 85. That's 86. That's 88. That's 87. That's 90. That's 91, 92, and 84 is all the way at the bottom. You know, no rhyme nor reason to the packing of the parts. Where do I put this? Okay, I'll put it over here. I found a spot. We're all good. I've got the PDF instructions downloaded from Agora Models. There's no editorial content, hence their models are cheaper. And damn, they're great models. They really are. I mean, would I enjoy some James Bond editorial content? Well, yes, but at the same time, I have a 60 pound sterling, I should say, giant book, like this thick and that wide, my hand's in the bag, of like James Bond everything. I don't need any more editorial content. I don't keep the manuals from other companies' builds anyway, so looks like we're going to start squeezing some things together here. Let's take a look here. I'm scrolling. So you get to see me scroll. I don't put in screws live on camera, but I scroll live on camera. Oh, I've got to get the rudders from stage 83. I'll be right back. Okay, so we have our rudders from the previous stage, and we're going to take our section here just like this, and we're just going to plop the rudder down onto there. So just like that. And then we're probably putting a screw in this hole. Let's see what kind of screw it is. We're putting a PS05 screw in that hole, and we are going to do the same on the other end as well, on the other side. So give me a second, I'll be right back. Okay, so these are both assemblated. Yes, that's a word in my vocabulary. There we go. So let's slice this open. Got a couple little trim pieces to throw in here, and I may need the spectacles. Yeah, those are 3X. Yeah, I know. It's not easy being sleazy. Okay, so it's really easy to tell which one goes. The pins are all the way to one side, and on this side, the pins are all the way inboard, and on that side, the pins are all the way inboard. And we're just gonna get these into those pinholes. So here we go. Trying to do this like it's really tricky on camera. From the underside, I'm gonna hit it with a little Tamiya thin cement, just a tiny bit on the underside. That'll lock in those pins right like that. Little just a tiny bit of glue. Don't mind the 1/16 scale Aliens APC sitting here. No partwork company's making one yet, so I'm going rogue. Yes, And it will be RC drivable. Okay. Subscribe if you want to see this beast get built. But yeah, there we go. Okay, that looks good. Those are in. Very nice. Let's see here. What else are we doing? That's it. We got those in. Okay, that's it for that stage. So we need 85. Hold on one moment. Let's see. 85. There it is. Oh, man. That's a stage. You know, some of the packs are a little small, and you're like, I didn't really get a whole lot to do this month. And some of the packs are just cray-cray. And this is... Pack 11 is definitely an awesome pack. So we have the whole prop guard section here. Which is, I mean, immaculately molded. Really nice. Really, really nice part. That looks, oh yeah, that looks really good. All right, and we got a whole bunch. So I really enjoy that we have 4 separate electric motors and not like some like belt-driven multi-gear contraption to make things work. And if you got a bad electric motor, you know, they'll send you another electric motor. You just contact customer service. But I mean, there'll be a very small failure rate. These remind me of little Tomy BitChar G RC car motors. They were like itty bitty little RC cars, like really tiny. I don't know if you remember the old penny racers. You'd stick a coin in the back, pull them back, and they'd like pop a wheelie and roll on their own. They're very similar motors to like the BitChar G race cars. I have a couple down here somewhere. I have some vintage Japanese import BitChar Gs. So let's see here. What are we doing? We are going to start shoving electric motors into holes. See, they're all labeled 12, so that's fine. And we're going to shove the plug and the label into the little hole. And then push it through. And then push it through. Come on. Here we go. There we are. Okay. The label's the most problematic thing. And we're going to shove it into the hole. There we go. And we're going to do that 3 more times. And I'll be back in a sec. All right. Well, we've got our 4 motors in. And I tested them actually using that port on my from my Agora H64D test circuit. So it worked perfect. Soon, maybe in about a week, I will have a Mike Lane Mods test circuit board, which you've already seen reviews on. I'm going to do a review as well. Just repeating the choir of how awesome Mike Lane is and his mods. He is the maestro. We are going to put these Y harnesses on here. So we're going to clip one onto these 2 motors and then one onto these 2 motors. Just like so. So we're going to make sure you get the orientation correct. It's not hard. They're JST connectors. They only go in one way. And I'm going to push those in. There we go. So I already tested all 4 motors. I know they work. Didn't surprise me. Agora's pretty darn good with quality control. And next thing, get those plugged in, and then maybe I'll retest them. Okay, those both worked. Let me put my mic here so you can kind of hear them, I hope. Those both work. Those both work as well. Very nice. Okay, so there we go. Got that done. That's awesome. And now we're going to attach it to here. So how does this... does this just go on like... Oh, it just goes on like that. Oh, okay. Easy peasy. Very nice. And I'm assuming we're going to use 4 PSO5 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to get those in. And yeah, that's it. Oh, not yet. No. We're only putting these 2 in first. That's it. 2 PSO5s in there. Be right back. Ah! Okie dokie. So we got those screwed in. And we are going to take this plate now and put this on here. And then instructions, I know what we're doing, but I'm still going to scroll. Yes. 1, 2, 3 PSO5 screws. One moment, please. Okay. So that's screwed in there. And then we've got this assembly looking friggin' ridiculously cool. Oh my God. That is so cool. And I like they've got the black lined up really well. And it's nice and a matte finish. It looks really good. Oh, man, does that look good. So now we got some props in stage 86. So let's cut this bad girl open. My God, we were driving the other day, me and my wife, and like I was playing some playlist on YouTube Music or whatever, and it had like a lot of Janet Jackson songs from like Rhythm Nation, and she's like, I don't know this song, I don't know this song, I don't know this song, and I'm like, oh my God, how do you not know this? This is like the best Janet Jackson album ever. And she's like, you're old. And I'm like, I'm not that. I'm only 6 years older. And she's just like, nah, you're an old man. I'm like, oh my God. When we moved into this house, okay, I was playing music on the Sonos speakers at the time. And one of the movers, very young kid, like maybe 18 to 25, 18 to 22, somewhere in that range. He goes, oh, my dad has the same playlist. And I'm like, you're not getting a tip. Okay. So now we've got a left and a right. So the right looks like it goes here. Does it? Or does it go here? Oh, yeah, because that's the right side of the car. So the right goes here. And the left goes here. And I'm assuming we're going to be using these little silver PSO2 screws, one there and one there. And we are, speak of the devil, the screws that come in the pack are the screws that we have to put in. So I'm going to get those in, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, we now interrupt your Cannonball Run soundtrack listening to putting props on here. We've got these 2 little plates on the bottom. They screwed in just fine. Now these props have a tiny little hole, and we just are going to shove them onto the motor shaft of 4 little electric motors. Don't push them down like you're the Incredible Hulk. You don't need to. They're going to fit on there just fine. Some need a little more force than others. But don't go totally cray-cray on them, because we don't want to induce any extra friction. We want them to move freely. And we got the 4th prop going on now. Okay. Spins freely. And now we're going to see the money shot. Maybe I need to flip. There we go. That's the money shot. Okay, so we've got those. Oh, those are nice. That's so friggin' cool. That is so friggin' cool. Let's test the others. If you don't have an Apache test circuit, or another test circuit from Agora, I would highly recommend getting the Mike Lane test circuit. Just go to MikeLaneMods.com. Boom. It's currently out of stock. He's on back order. He sold out super fast. But there we go. So we've got our whole prop assembly here. This thing looks insane. Holy dear. This is definitely one of the coolest part works I've ever built. For sure. Absolutely. So here we go. We're done with that. And let's get 87. We're going to start working on the rear number plate with the the ink ejectors for it's like an underwater smoke screen. It's like the squid ink. 87. There we go. Here's our parts. Let's see what we got here. Put that to the side. Get our screwdriver to the side. I've switched over to wear a screwdriver, Vera, from my Vihas, because honestly, the Vihas are really good. They're really durable. They're great German screwdrivers, and they have the little twisty thing on there. These, however, have a smoother twisty thing, and they have little rubber grips. The only downside to these is if you're like an auto mechanic and you get like nasty chemicals on here, like brake fluid and carb cleaner, the rubber can break down, but for hobby builders, this is the way to go. I bought these because if anybody doesn't know, I have a slight screwdriver collecting addiction. Yeah. So like I bought a whole set of these things, Heiko screwdrivers from West Germany. They say W Germany. I don't know what that means. I guess West Germany. Because they have these green lucite handles, and they look beautiful. They're like the jewel of the Nile of screwdrivers. But I also have these Viha screwdrivers. Plus, I also have Japanese vessel screwdrivers in JIS, which are amazing. I like screwdrivers. I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks into the place with an itty-bitty shaft and a big handle in your face, I do get sprung. Oh my God. Oh, sorry about the dad joke. That was it. One dad joke. That's all. That's all for this episode. No more dad jokes about screwdrivers. There's a lot of little bits. Ooh, what do we got? Oh, this looks fun. What are we doing? Come on, Agora instructions. We've got a. Let's see here. Okay, so we've got a decal here. Let's cut this thing out of here. Very carefuling. There we go. PPW 306R. Yeah, just like the movie. And we are going to stick it to this plate. So there's two little pins. These are at the bottom. So we want to lay this decal down so it's like that with the pins at the bottom. And, well, let's see how that goes. Live on camera, Ian messing up the number plate of the Lotus. Okay, I think it's good. I think it's okay. I think I didn't totally screw it up. Nope, it's good. And it's on. What does that say? There's some tiny little letters there. Hold on, let's see what that says. Oh my God, it says Lotus at the bottom. Hold on, let's zoom in. Enhance. Lotus. Look at that. Yes, I need a manicure. That's cool. Like, we didn't need this, but they put it on there. That is cool. Okay. Very fun. So now we're going to take this monstrosity, this little box of plastic, who knows what, and let's see here. We got to shove, a couple of these little spring clippy things that we did in the front of the car. And, okay, so you want these little holes up here. And you want this little weird Zorro Z-shape slot down here. And we're going to just put it in the hole. And, there we go. It snaps right in. Nice. And I think the same thing on the other side. Yes. So you want the side with the spring facing out. And we're going to snap that into place. There we go. Just like that. Now on the back, we're going to take this part and put her into here. And that's your little ink squirters, or your underwater smoke screen. Does this go both ways? Let's see. It does. It's pretty agnostic. It really doesn't care. I don't think. No, it doesn't care. Okay. Well. Put that back in. Come on. Yeah, they're straight out the back, little ink squirters, and they do slide. So there's springs involved, I'm assuming. Oh yeah. Big surprise. There's springs. Okay. So we got to put the springs on. Okay. All right. I better just put these on for good measure. It's I'm getting on the years. Oh man, I'll be 46 in a few months. Couple months. Oh my God. I'm getting so old. These are very, very, very soft springs, by the way. I'm going to put those on the two shafts. Very soft springs. And then we've got the two screw posts up here, and we've got these two tabs here. So we're going to line those up. And now we've got to put two PSO5 screws right here and here. 1 second, please. Okay. So we've got those two PSO5 screws in, and see, very easily moves in and out. And we're going to take our license plate, okay, and we've got our pins, and we've got our holes here. So we're going to get one into that side, and then we're going to get the other one, carefuling, Ian, into that side. And then there we go. Another perfect clicking mechanism. Is done. That's really good. That's nice. Okay, so now we got to get the body over here. So give me a sec. I'm going to make some room. I'm going to put down a little towel-y. We've got this thing. When does that go in? Okay, that goes in at the end. So we're going to save that over here. Put my test board out of the way. I'm going to get these out of the way. And I'll be right back. Alrighty, so we've got our Lotus upside down, belly up on the workbench, and we're going to take our license plate module, I suppose, and slide it in the back. And maybe I need to, yes. Hold on 1 moment, please. Let's see here. There we go. And we're going to put 2 PSO5 screws into here. There we go. Oh, the popping mechanisms are so cool on this. I'm happy they're manual and not mechanical, because it takes a lot of complexity and failure points out of the vehicle. Like, I'm fine with mechanical popping. So those are in. And now we're going to take our little thing here and put it into these 3 little holes, like sorry, let me get my hand out of the way. These 3 little holes. It's gonna go in. There we go. So just like that, popped in there. And I'm going to throw a tiny bit of Tamiya cement on these. I think. Yes, I am. Tiny bit. Whatever the amount is, they're getting it. There we go. That'll hold them in nice and tight. Toit like a tiger. I might be quoting Aston Martin. Austin Powers. There we go. So now we need stage 88, the rear tail lights. Oh dear. Okay. Super fun. We're just gonna leave this here and switch back to our big overhead. And I have got to get stage 88 out. Let's see. Ooh, hello, sexy. Oh, taillights. Very nice. Let's cut these open. Spill these parts out. Let's just kind of tuck in Mr. Towely. There we go. Those look good. Up, There we go. So we've got we got 2 different lights here. So let's test those out. Not lighting up. Not lighting up. Not enough voltage. Maybe we need a different battery pack to test those, but there's a taillight panel. And what are we going to do? Let's see here. Okay. So we're going to shove this thing into here. All right. And we're going to put this onto here. And that snaps in place pretty well. So, yeah, that's pretty tight. Pretty tight. Okay. And we're going to put that also into here. Then we should probably, there we go, get this taillight panel right into there. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just like that. And then a couple of PSO5 screws here and here. And I want to test these taillight boards out. I'm going to figure something out to test them out. I'll be right back. Okay, well, I put 90 in also. It's the same as this, just the opposite. And, sorry, 89. Let's see, installing the cockpit in the chassis. Let's grab 90B. 90. Here we go. And let's go over to the overhead. There we are. And let's see what we got here. Oh dear. Oh boy. This should be fun. I did not cut all the way through. There we go. Now we cut all the way through. All right. Uh-huh. So let's see here. We've got these two things. And we've got 2 packs of screws. DSO2 and PSO5. So let's see what we got here. Installing the cockpit and chassis. I'm so confused right now. Take the chassis stage 44 and remove the DSO2 screws securing the battery compartment. Oh, I'll be right back. Let me go get that. Okay, so we're gonna take out these 2 screws. Put them near our mouse and okay. And then lift this out and carefully, I'm going to just make sure we get this thing out of here for now. And then installing the chassis in the cockpit, they want us to take this out. This little panel, but I crazy glued mine down. Remove the small wire bracket. This can be discarded. Carefully pull the wires until you have some slack. Oh dear. Well, I'm going to use the chip puller tool. Mike Lane Mods. See, it's got that. And I am going to... Oh, it pops right off. It flew. Well, we can discard it, as they say. And we are going to pull these out, I guess. We're gonna, yeah, okay. And then, oh, we're moving these over to this side. Oh my God. This is what happens though when you, you know, are modifying instructions mid-course. It's normal. It's fine. No big deal. So we're going to get everything over there. And then we are going to put this through here as well. Uh-huh. Oh, over here. On this side. Everything is going on this side. Okay, so everything's moving from this side to this side. Yes. Oh, because it's probably blocking this. That's probably why. All right, that makes sense. And then we're going to put the 2 DSO2 screws back in now at both ends of the battery compartment. So I'll be right back. Okay, so, oh boy, here we go. We're gonna start fitting the cockpit into this thing. Oh man. Mike Lane, if you come out with some upgrade for this, I am gonna be very upset. I'm putting the cockpit in. Okay. So we're gonna be fitting this into here. Like so. So flex, yeah. Oh, there we go. Keep these wires out into the wheel wells. Oh, man. Oh, dear. Okay. All right, I've got to look at this. Okay, so the back window's in. And then you got to push it back and down. Oh my God. Okay. All right. That was not that bad. But we want to get these tabs onto the posts. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Oh dear. Okay. Let's see here. And then the cockpit should look like this. Okay. Yes, it does. There's a whole bunch of wires here. Oh my God. Where's the circuit board? Installing the cockpit. So we're going to do DSO2 screws here and on the opposite one here. And you want to put a little lube on those. So 1 second. Be right back. Okay. So we got to take DSO2 and DSO4 over to the side here. Plug them in. Hopefully they work. I mean, there's no test board. DSO2. DSO4. Okay. And yeah, those go over there. And then the rest, all of them go over here. Behind this screw pillar. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh boy. So we're gonna, lock all these down over here. All of these. And behind the pillar. Hold on, let me get another view on this. Yeah. So all of these behind the screw pillar right here. So these two are behind the screw pillar here, 02 and 04, and all the other ones down here. And they don't want to kind of stay there, so what I'm going to do is get a little bit of my Oohoo Patafix black. It's basically silly putty. I'm going to push all these down and then put a little putty in there. There we go. Putty them down. And now we've got a... Oh boy. Okay. So now we're gonna put this fella down. There's a couple posts. Hold on. One moment, please. Okay. So the post here, post there, and we are going to... Here we go. I'm just going to put them this way. Good measure. Okay. Looks like we're lined up with everything. Sorry if my giant head is in the way. Oh, man. Let's scroll down. Okay. Stage 90, installing the cockpit and chassis. So stage... is this still stage 90? Yes, it is. Okay. So we've got to get a couple of DSO2 screws right in here. And I'll get those done and be right back. Okay, so we got 2 DSO2s there. We need 2 more here. 1 second. Okay, so now we got to put a PSO5 screw here and here. And oh man, we got a DSO2 screw here and here. PSO5 and a PSO5. Oh, it's so tight. Oh man, that is tight. And now we're gonna put these fellas in. We got a left and a right. Right, left. Okay. Right, left. Because upside down. So... no. Yes. No. Here we go. That's where we go. That's it. There we are. Put these down. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 PSO5 screws, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we got those screwed in, and we're going to connect our number 7 wire. So 7 to 7. And we're going to wiggle that in. Let's keep scrolling. Number 5, we're going to connect 5, 6, 8, and the 12 in a later stage. Okay. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Connect the 13 wires. 8. Let's see. 8, 9. Ah, need glasses here. Let's see here. Okay, there's 12. 12, 12, 7, 5, 6, 8. Oh, sorry, we're rotating. Oh my God. Okay, so we got to connect 13. There's 3, 1, 5, 6, 12, 12, 14. Oh my God. 7, 1, 3. Oh my God, where's 13? Hold on. Oh, here it is. Here's 13. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, man. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, so we've plugged a bunch of these cables in. I mean, match them number for number. You're good. You're good to go. That's it. That's, yeah. Stage 90. Stage 91. Installing the rear valance. Oh, dear. Let's see. 91. Where are you? Ooh. It's in a box. Ooh, baby. Okay. So we've got this little packet here. And we've got 91. Ooh, hello, sexy. Look at that. SST. Okay. Let's see here. We've got this. Okay. A couple of panels, a couple of screws, and some plastic bits. All right. All right. Okay. What are we doing here now? We're gonna put some plastic bits in here. Let's see here. Nope. Yep. Hold on. Ah. Uh. Nope. I'm gonna go this way. I'm so confused. R and L. Left. Okay, so that's the left side. Hmm. Let's see here. L. So right, oh, right, okay, right cover. That's R. There we go. And DSO2 screws, and then same left cover, DSO2, and we'll be right back. All right, we've got DSO2s in the middle, and those are in there. And now we are going to join these two bits together. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So that's how we're going to join those together. Just like that. Oh my God, that rear bumper is amazing. And what are we going to do? Press the assemblies together. Yes. They're there. Okay. And we're going to put PS25 screws here, 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 and here. All right. Well, let's get those in. I'll be right back. Okay. Terrific. We have plugged in all the wires, number to number, that we can. And now we are going to put this bad boy. Oh dear. Oh man. Oh dear. Number 12. So we'll put those in the wheel well for now. We'll put those down there. And I'm going to put this thing onto here. Uh-oh. We've got to kind of flip her over with DSO2s. Hold on. One moment, please. Oh. Oh, Lord. Oh. Okay. Oh, my God. Okay. Hold on. 1 second, please. Let me get this thing up. So we're going to get 4 DSO2 screws in here. And, oh, man. That is going to be fun. Let's see here. PSO5. PSO5. DSO2. There we go. We've got them somewhere, but I've got 4 right there. There we go. And I'm going to get these 4 DSO2s in there. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. So, this part of the stage, they want you to put these tiny little plastic caps into these screw holes. They do have a note, though. You may prefer to add these screw caps after testing the electrics, because if there's a problem, we got to get these 4 screws out. So I am going to heed that advice. I'm going to place them over here in one of my little glue caddies, because, you know, it's on the workbench. So that is very good advice. So this thing is looking fantastico. Oh my, oh dear. It looks awesome. Damn, this is cool. It's pretty heavy. It's not as heavy as some part works, but it is pretty heavy. So let's get the last stage here, and we are going to test the electrics next in the final pack of this build. Which, I'll be frank, I personally would like to test the electronics as I go along. Luckily, like I said, I was able to use the Apache test board to test like the motors and things. The lights, they're on some weird resistor voltage. I don't know what it is. But I'm going to get the Mike Lane test circuit. And that way, no matter when a partware company, any partware company, sends you, parts or the test boards or the test circuits, from step one, you will have that Mike Lane circuit tester available. Even Agora Models has endorsed it and given him a shout out on it because it's a great product. So, there we go. If anyone cries, I'm fellatiating Mike Lane. Sorry, he just does some of the best stuff out there. And that's how this works. So let's see what we got here. Oh, another little fin. Where the hell does this go? Oh, this is one of the bow planes or something. Oh, and we got... Okay, there we go. We got one of the... There we are. Okay, so this is going to be one of these. Why don't I just read the instructions, Ian? Okay, so it's going to be the right front hydroplane fin. And it looks pretty straightforward. It goes on somewhere. There we go. Upside down, of course. And looks like it has some room to maneuver. So let's just get this in with a PS23 screw. Framing, Ian. Framing. Am I zoomed out all the way? I'm zoomed out all the way. I can't zoom out anymore. I had a nice wide-angle adapter on this camera, but it was only held on with double-sided tape. And since I hang my camera upside down, it started falling off and hitting whatever I was working on, which is bad, especially for pre-painted models. Very bad. We're going to just get this little... Why did I put oil on that screw? It's a plastic part we're going into. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum. And nice. It's nice and snug. It'll hold its position. And then that'll get bolted on, let's see, an hour later. And that is it. So we're going to bolt this on to the body later. So obviously in the next issue, next pack, we're going to get this one, this one, this one, a few other things. I'm going to install finally my periscopes and mirror things. And I'm going to put my torpedoes back in the hatch now. Actually, no, I'm not, because they're probably just going to fall out again. So yeah, there we go. Well, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time on Pit Stain Hobbies. Adios, everybody.